Hello, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Please ensure to like, share, and subscribe. And also click the bell notification in the top right-hand corner to be made aware anytime I upload tutorials or videos to YouTube. All right, let's craft together. Hey guys, so today I'm going to be showing you how you can actually make this love picture frame inside Microsoft PowerPoint, and it's really easy. So a couple of things that you're going to need is, number one, you need access to Microsoft PowerPoint, and you also need at least 12 pictures. And you can go ahead and just bring in the 12 pictures that you want to into Microsoft PowerPoint. And you can do that just by clicking on Insert and then Picture, this device, and locating wherever you have the pictures on your computer. Now, I created a folder that just said Family Photos, and I put 12 photos because you're going to need 12 photos. I put 12 photos in there, or I brought 12 photos on here, and then I actually brought them into Microsoft PowerPoint. Now, once you get them onto your computer, it's very easy to bring them into Microsoft PowerPoint. All you have to do, once you click on Picture in this device and you locate the pictures, you can select all the pictures that you want to, just like I just did. So I clicked on one, I hit Shift on my keyboard, and then I clicked on the last picture, and it highlights all of them. Okay, so again, click the first picture, hit Shift on your keyboard, and then click on the last photo, and it's going to highlight all of them. And you'll know they're selected because they'll have a check mark in this little box here. And then at the bottom right, you're just going to click on Insert. And it's going to put all 12 or however many pictures you put out there. Now, do click off of it once you bring the pictures in, and then you can move them around like that. And it doesn't matter where they are on the screen, because you're not going, the only thing you're going to do is just copy these pictures to put into your frame. Okay, so it doesn't matter how they look there. All right, so once you come into Microsoft PowerPoint, the first thing I want you to do is, if you have a slide that has something on it like this, if you're new to Microsoft PowerPoint, then what I want you to do is to just right click on your mouse and select Layout and choose Blank, and that'll remove that. Okay, so I would highly recommend that you add 2 slides. So you would just go ahead and right click again and say Duplicate Slide, and that'll give you 2 slides. Okay, because you're going to need those 2, because you're going to need one for your pictures, and then you're going to need one to create your frame. Okay, so what you're going to need is, you're going to need 16 squares. Okay, 16 squares. And so the squares that I'm using are actually 2.75 by 2.12, and I need 16 of those. So to make sure that you're working on an 8.5 by 11 size slide, you're going to go to the menu and select Design, and come over to the right and select Slide Size. Click that little drop down arrow and select Custom Slide Size. And you want to make sure that the width has 8.5, the height is 11. You only want one slide, and you want to make sure the orientation is in portrait. Okay, 8.5, 11 inches, one slide orientation, portrait. And then you're going to click OK. Now, if you're changing it from something else that was there, you're going to get another little screen that says Ensure or Maximize. You're going to select Maximize and hit OK. Now, my second screen didn't come up because mine was already set at 8.5 by 11. Okay, but you want it in the portrait position. Once you do that, this is what you should have on your screen now. And now we're going to start inserting our little boxes. So we're going to go up to the menu and select Insert, and we're going to select Shape, and you want to choose a rectangle. and you can make the rectangle whatever size you want to. Now, in the top right corner, you should have a height and a width. If you don't, you can just right click your little rectangle and come down and choose size and position. That will also bring up the format shape just in case it's not showing here in the top of the menu, okay? But you should be able to get it either way. And so we're gonna type in, for the height of our square, we're gonna type in 2.75, and you're gonna tab, and you want it 2.12, and tab. And what you're gonna do is you're going to copy and paste, and just drag that over next to the first one you created, and just paste. You don't have to copy because it's already copied, and paste. Okay, so now you should have 4 rectangles on your screen, and it's going to be really easy for us to change this. So what you're going to do is click the first one, hold down the Shift key, and then click each one of the remaining 3 squares. And then you're going to right click on it, select copy, and then click off of it and right click and paste. And then you're going to drag all of them at the same time down underneath the previous ones. Now we already have it copied, so all we need to do now is just right click and paste and drag them all 4 down. Same thing, right click, paste, and drag them all 4 down. Look how easy that was, guys. We just put 16 boxes on our screen. We're halfway done, okay? All right, so I'm gonna move my images up to show you how easy this is gonna be. So next up, we need to have 4 boxes or rectangles that are going in the diagonal. So we got 1, and I'm actually clicking 1 and then hitting Shift on my keyboard and then clicking the next one, 2, 3, and 4. And then I'm gonna go over to this format shape here, and I want a solid fill for them. And I'm gonna select the color, and I'm just gonna choose this red color. You can choose whatever color you like. And it doesn't matter what colors are here because we're gonna be putting pictures inside of those. I'm gonna show you how easy it is to get these photos inside of these pictures. Now, in Cricut Design Space, we would have to take that picture and insert it and then resize it. But what we're gonna do here is I want you to go to the slide with all of your pictures, and you're just going to copy, not copy, but click on one of the pictures. And when you click it, you're going to right click and select copy. And then wherever you want that picture on your frame, you're going to click that box or that rectangle. And if you have your format shape here to the right, you can come over to where it says picture or texture fill and select that. And then choose clipboard. And it's going to put that picture that you just copied inside of that square. And you're just going to continue to do that. Go back to your picture slide, right click and copy, go back to your picture frame, wherever you want to put that picture. On the format shape, you're going to select picture or texture, fill, and you're going to select clipboard. You want to make sure you have the picture copied first. So copy your picture, go back to your frame, click it, click on picture or texture fill here on the right, and select clipboard. And you're just going to keep going until you get all of the photos into your picture frame. Okay. You're just going to keep going till you get all of your pictures into your picture frame. Now this one looks like it's a little bit off. I think it's this one. Oh, it's got a little border around there. That's why. It's the purple in the thing that makes it look off. Okay, but I'm just going to keep going. I'm just going to keep putting pictures in. And you should do the same. Just keep putting your pictures in. And the good thing about it is you don't have to keep clicking, you know, the shape format because the shape format should already be there, okay? So again, just keep copying your pictures, copy, go back to your picture frame, select a square. Format shape should already be on the right. Click picture or texture field and select clipboard. Now, if you don't select clipboard, it's just going to put the previous picture back in there. So you do have to go back over here and select picture or texture field. Okay. So all we're doing is just filling in these boxes with the pictures that we want to use. Okay. Same thing. Just keep going. Very easy. Okay. Just keep putting your pictures in. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 more boxes that we need to fill. And I'm just putting these in any order. You put them in whatever order you so choose. But you just want to make sure that you get your picture, you get a picture in each square or rectangle. All right, one more photo after this one. And actually, I put that one in there twice. Really doesn't matter because I'm just doing this to show you guys. Let me see which picture I'm missing. I think it's this one. All right, so I'm going to replace that one. If you find that you've duplicated a photo, it's really easy. All you do is just go and locate the photo that you're missing, which I think it's this one. Nope, not that one. I'm just taking a gander here. We got the mom. We got, I think I'm missing this one. All right, there we go. So now I have all 12 of my photos. That was very easy, guys, hopefully for you guys. Now what you want to do is you want to click on that very first box. And what we're going to do is we're now going to put our love in. And actually, that's why I had too many photos. Hold on one second, because I put this in and it's not supposed to be there. So I'm going to go back and do a solid fill and put it back on my red. So if you did what I did, I actually put the photo in one of them. If you do that, all you have to do is just change it to a solid fill and then come down to color and put it back on whatever color it was. All right. I'm looking at that like my love is not going to be right. So the first thing, we're going to go ahead and insert our heart. So go back to your menu, select insert, and you're going to select shape, and you're going to select your heart. And all you do is just click and drag. And that will put your heart in there. And then you can go right over to that format shape to the right. It should already be on solid fill. Click on your color and select white. And we're going to take it off of line. We don't want any line around the heart. All right, so we got our heart, which is going to serve as our O. The next thing is we're going to put in our text. So you can do whatever font that you so choose to use. I am going to type in my L, and then I'm going to highlight it just by clicking over it, and then I'm going to select my font. So let's see what I want to use. And we're going to click on the little drop down arrow for the font color and make sure you choose white. And you want to get that letter as large as you possibly can. So I have mine on a 96. And then I'm just going to eyeball it and bring it to the center. So there's my L. Now the good thing about this font I'm using is called Articulate Extra Bold, but you can use whatever font you so choose. So I'm going to copy that and paste, and I'm going to drag that down to my next box. And then I'm just going to highlight it and type in my V. Then I'm going to right click and paste, drag that L down, and I'm just eyeballing it. You can center it, and I'm going to put my E. So now I have my LOVE. I'm going to make my heart a little bit smaller so that it coincides with the rest of everything. So now we have our love spelled out, and now all we need to do is go back to the menu and select Insert Text Box, and this is where you're going to put your name. You can put whatever you choose to put in this field. It could be your and then your last name. And I don't know what I clicked on, so let me make sure that I was still. And then if your name is too long, you're going to have to go and adjust your font. And right next to the font color, there's your left align, your center, which we're going to select center, or I'm going to select center. You don't have to put anything in here. You could just leave it as a heart, but it's totally up to you. I'm also going to go right up under the text or the font and select the B for bold to kind of make that a little bit darker for me. And that is it. Just that quick. You just created a photo frame for Valentine's or just any day because you love your family and everyone all the time, I would hope. And then if you click in the little gray area outside of the picture frame and just drag over the entire thing, okay, drag over the entire thing, and it's going to show everything has been selected, okay? Right here, I don't know what I was doing. Let me take that out. All right, so again, I'm going to click in the gray area, highlight the entire picture frame, and it's going to get everything. And then click inside the frame, just anywhere inside the frame, right click and select group and group. And now, regardless to how you move this, it's just one whole thing, okay? It's just one entire picture frame, okay? And you could actually click on the entire thing and select Save As. And you can save it as a picture. So you can say Love Picture Frame and save it onto your computer as a picture frame. And if you wanted to take this into Cricut Design Space, you could. So this is where I got the idea from. But I decided to create my own. This is the one I did in Cricut Design Space. And that's why I said you can do this in Cricut Design Space. But I'm going to upload image, browse. I'm going to go back to my desktop. And I'm going to choose the Love Picture Frame and open. Complex. Complete. We're not going to click anything there. We're going to say apply and continue. And so for whatever reasons, if you wanted to take this into Cricut Design Space, I'm just showing you that you could. And upload. There's your image in Cricut Design Space. You can apply it to your canvas. But I'm pretty sure you guys know comes in large and can automatically go to resize it. We're going to say 8 by 8. And there's your picture frame that you just created in Microsoft PowerPoint. Okay. All righty. So that is how you create a picture frame, a love picture frame inside Microsoft PowerPoint. Again, I would highly recommend, that you bring in that extra slide just so you could go ahead and insert your photos. If your pictures come in super large, always drag from either the top or right, left, not from the side, okay? Not from the left or right side, but either from the top or top left or right or the bottom left or right to resize your photo. But just drag it to where you can get, just make it small enough where you can get at least 12 photos, on one slide. And then you can go in and size those however you so choose to get them, on here. But design out your 16 boxes first. Again, each box is 2.75 by 2.12. This is on an 8.5 by 11. If you decide to use this as sublimation, guys, do not forget to mirror this, okay? So if I was going to use this for sublimation, I would say new slide. And then I would take that and copy it so that I would have my original, and then I would paste it. And let's see if this will work. I'm going to go to picture format, rotate, and I'm going to say flip horizontal. And that's what you would want, is for it to be going in that direction so that when you lay it face down, it'll be going in the right direction. Okay. Now, hold on, that's not going to work. And that is because, so what you might want to do is take a picture of it first and then insert your picture. And when I say take a picture, you're just taking a snapshot of your screen like I did. I used that picture key or print screen key. And now you'll be able to use the picture format, rotate, flip horizontal. And now everything is going in the opposite direction. Okay, so if you're using sublimation, guys, you want to make sure that you rotate that image. And it's best, the way you copy this is you just, on your keyboard, you should have a print screen key, which is PRT space SC, or you can use the snipping tool if you have the snipping tool, but you just want something that you can actually, when I hit print screen, you're going to see my screen go a little bit gray looking. And I'm just going to click. Not there, Doris. Okay, hold on. I'm going to hit print screen. And then I'm just going to click and drag, and I can actually resize this. But I'm going to click and drag everything. And then I'm going to say new slide and right click and paste. And you see how I got the extra stuff in there? It's okay. All you have to do is on the picture format, select crop, and then make sure you see these little black little marks in between on the corner, right and left corner in the center. That's what you want to click on. So I'm going to click on the one from the side, and I'm going to drag that in. One from the top, and I'm going to drag it down. The one from the side, I'm going to drag it in. And the one on the bottom, I'm going to drag it up. And then just click off of it, and there is your image. I just took a snagget of the image, and then I can drag it down to get the size that I want. And that's it. Just make sure if you're going to use this for sublimation that you do mirror the image, okay? And the way I knew that it didn't mirror just by me rotating just this image was because the Edwards was still going in the right direction, okay? So make sure that you look at your name here and that it is going in the reverse. All right. All right, guys. So that's what I wanted to show you today. You can use this, and you can use it for fabric transfer. You can sublimate it on anything that you so choose, onto a canvas, onto a tumbler, onto coasters. You can do the ceramic tile that I showed you. I did a tutorial on that earlier today. But you can take this and use it for many different ways. You can even take it and just print it out on glossy photo paper and put it in a picture frame. Totally up to you. I just wanted to show you how to create this design very easily in Microsoft PowerPoint. All right. All right, guys, that's my story. I'm sticking to it. If you have any questions about this process where it was not clear, then please chime in the comments, and I will do my best to help you. If you're currently subscribed to my YouTube channel, I want to thank you so much for subscribing to my YouTube channel. If you're not, then please, if you've learned anything from this Microsoft PowerPoint tutorial that you found very helpful, then please like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And please hit that bell notification so you can be made aware anytime I upload tutorials or videos to YouTube. If you're currently following me on Facebook and my Facebook group, Ken Doris's Cricut and Creative Crafters, I want to thank you guys so much for that. And if you're not, it is a private group. If you would like to join us, just send me a Facebook group request to Ken Doris's Cricut and Creative Crafters. Got tongue tied here. And yeah, and we'll get you added to the group. All right. All right, guys, that's my story. I'm sticking to it. And as always, you know, my motto is each one reach one so that each one can teach one. And you guys have an awesome day.